So, on that note, as Toastmaster this evening, I'll introduce my father, the bride's father, more to the point, to start us off with the speeches for this evening. Let's go there. When you're ready, Dad. He's gone past the 70-year-old age.
Thanks for that. That's my baby boy. So what do you want first? Do you want San Francisco or fly me to the moon? Now I understand that they're running a book up here to decide how long we're going to take with our 3 speeches. So you can either have that version or this version. Which do you want? What a shame, what a shame. Anyway, here we go. At my age, I can't remember too much, so I could have referred to my notes. I was delighted many months ago when I got a call from Lisa asking me, no, not asking me, but telling me that she intended to get married to Steve. And I was highly delighted because I've known Steve for quite some years now, and he's a fine guy, and I'm delighted to be here today to see them tie the knot. And I'm sorry about that. Now Martin tells me, when a year ago I got married, and Pauline over there, and Martin reminded me not to use things like terms like tie the knot or get hitched or whatever, because they're old-fashioned.
I have no idea.
Anyway, you'll be here happy to know that I'm only going to speak for a few moments just to bring you up to date with the life of Lisa. Unfortunately, she's rather cut my speech because she said, "No photographs, Dad." And I don't want to see that photograph when I've got a red nose and curly hair. And I intended to bring a disc over here, load it onto a laptop and show a lot of photographs of Lisa when she was very small. But unfortunately, technology like that hasn't arrived in Canada yet. Sorry about that.
We got electricity!
Anyway, happily today, the sun was shining, and you know, it was just the same as Pauline and I last year. The sun was shining in Portugal, and we just had a wonderful day, but today was just absolutely spectacular. But it's a hell of a way to come for a game of golf. Actually, my family, as a lot of you may know, situated in many places. Martin in the UK, me in Portugal, Diane in the USA, and of course Canada is the home of Lisa. So the only time we really ever get together as a family is when it's a wedding like this. So it's just wonderful to get together with them. Now, this time last year, Martin got up as the best man, and he gave me a really hard time. He told everybody that I had a nasty habit of saying things like, "Hey lad," you know, or so on and so forth, and so on. So I'm not going to embarrass Lisa by some of the things that she used to do as a little girl, but one of the things...
Please, come on!
Come on, yes!
At least 3!
But I'm being constantly reminded that when our kids were young, we got lots of photographs of Martin when he was a baby, and then when Lisa arrived and then Diane, unfortunately we didn't take too many photographs of them, so they're convinced that they were adopted. So during her lifetime, Lisa's lived in a number of locations. She was born in Manchester, And then we moved to Sheffield, then we moved back to Bury, then we went down to Worcester, then to Horsham, then to Switzerland, and back to Leighton Buzzard in Bedfordshire. So consequently, you know, we've seen quite a lot of the country.
Culture. Leighton Buzzard.
But I really, one of the two things I should tell you about Lisa, that when she went to school in Worcester, she was growing up and almost a teenager, and she wasn't particularly great academically, although she's improved considerably. But I tell you what an athlete she was. I mean, you know, at something like 10 years old, she did the 80-yard dash and won it by about 40 yards. And then there was another girl she used to do the three-legged race with, and it was a 60-yard dash, and they won it by at least 40 yards. So you can see she was really quite an athlete. And you know, I was also a sportsman during my life. I played golf and football and cricket and everything you can imagine. And I'm glad to see that my children followed the same pattern. You know, Martin played football, he played golf, which he will tell you that he beat me last year for the first time. But he played tennis, he played squash, and etc. Yeah, I know. But then, and Lisa was good at athletics, she played tennis, she tried golf, she had a great golf swing. And Diane, she sort of played tennis and sunbathed with the emphasis on sunbathing. Where we go? True. Yeah. Oh no, but now the thing is one of the things Lisa excelled in is fishing. Well, you probably didn't know, but Lisa was the was the champion of Liechtenstein, where she lived for a period. When she went up in for the championship, reluctantly, the Liechtenstein championship, it was a sort of a certain amount of time that they had to catch a certain amount of fish, and the heaviest amount of fish won the championship. Well, with 10 minutes to go, she hadn't caught a thing. And then all of a sudden, she got a bite. And then another one, and another one, and another one. And when the time expired, they weighed all the fish, and Lisa became the champion of Liechtenstein. And then, not too long after, she certainly has a way with fish.
My last name is Gill. Go figure.
And you've seen that fish up on the wall there. I think it's a marlin, is it, or whatever. Well, she went down to Australia and she caught the biggest barramundi fish ever caught by a woman in Australia. And I've got a photograph to prove it. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to show the picture because that's when she had a red nose and curly hair. Now, where do we go? How's the time coming, folks, over there?
Good. More.
Well, I could speak all day about my family, but you'd be pleased to know that I'm going to let you get on with some serious drinking now. And I'd like you to join me in the upstanding and toast Lisa and Steve for a long and happy marriage together.
Lisa and Steve.
Steve is here. What are you doing there?
What am I doing here?
We're over there.
Being Steve.
Thanks very much, Dan.
And to Lisa.
Take a seat, please. Get the drinks down your neck, or sit down.